and I can't slow down, no. Can you feel it too? There ain't no stopping now. Feet off the ground, head to the sky. Yeah, wind by my side. You in my vision, directly we collide. You pull me in, I don't resist. Time seems to fly, but the clock doesn't tick. I crash into you, we both feel the hit. We both feel the way that our chemicals mix, and I wish that I just keep my eyes shut. Maybe this time it'll be enough. So I need the dark. Without you here, I wouldn't never see the stars. I'm headed for you. Put on the gas. I'm coming straight at you, no looking back. I'm here, I'm your statue. Your heart is a magnet, I'm coming at you. Girl, you're my target, I'm aiming at you. You're a comet, I'm trying to catch you. We can break any rule they ever taught you. Forget about anything they ever bought you. Cause me and you don't need a lot in this world to get by. Plus you know I got you, you pull me in. I don't resist, time seems to fly, but the clock doesn't tick. I crash into you, we both feel the hit. We both feel the way that our chemicals mix. And I wish that I just keep my eyes shut. Maybe this time it'll be enough. So I need the dark. Without you here, I wouldn't never see the stars. I'm headed for you. Put on the gas. I'm coming straight at you, no looking back. You are my star. We are connected, misdirected to the high. You are my star. We are connected, misdirected to the high. Then we collide.
Hello, Internet. How's it going, everybody? Couple of places to post my message, and then we're good. Alright. We good. I go there. 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 Boop. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. There. And away we go. Hello! How's it going, everybody? It's time for Jill to take her shot at the mansion. And we're gonna play on hard mode because I hate myself, apparently.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. They're terrible demons. Ouch. It's mountain climbing time. All right, I'm not watching the cutscenes, though. We're getting right into it. Enter the survival horror. That's the plan. Thank you. Oh, I forget every time. We don't watch these cutscenes.
A dining room.
All right, there we go. Now we'll skip the doors. We're gonna skip all of the conversations up until after he gives us the lockpick. Because I already did that yesterday. Or not yesterday, last stream.
Barry!
I'm still mad they didn't let him just turn around and one-shot the zombie. Better finish searching the hall first. Does it make me go behind the thing? He walked across. Is that the... Yeah.
Barry,
As soon as he walks across. Good.
thanks.
All right, so. We go in here. We can't lockpick this door. We do need the key this time. No. There we go. Oh, I forgot to check if Jill has the bigger inventory in this game. Give me a minute. Once we finish pushing this. There, grab the thing. No! Whatever, I'll check. Yeah, she sure does. Map of the mansion, thank you. We come in here, it tells us about these. We immediately get forced to use one. Here you go, have it. I don't care about you. Bye. Oh, right. Hang on. If I check the map... Okay, it does already tell me that door is locked, so I don't have to interact with it. That's good to know. I think I have to go this way. Let me see. So this is locked. Hi. Oh my god, just keep coming at me. Nope. This is why I should have saved. Do I play on hard mode? We'll give it one more shot on hard mode. No, we're not loading a game. I didn't save.
Resident Evil.
The reason I haven't been saving is because I don't want to just carry those things around, because it's a surprising amount of time before we get to a box. I mean, technically speaking, I don't know if any of the doors are actually locked between, like, I think at that point I could go to the first box. So maybe it's not like that. Hi, Barry. So if I just go up and he walks across. Yeah. He doesn't even have to walk across. Okay.
Thanks.
I wonder if it's like on the landing would be the thing. I'm not sure. What if I don't even bother triggering that zombie? I'm sure it'll come back and surprise me later. But considering that there's always that defensive item is there and I have to use it to escape, it's status quo whether I go in there or not. All right, we save. I'm not just gonna be stingy. I already copied the 2 saves I care about down there, so we can start saving up top. Why are Chris's saves green and Jill's white? All right, let's not even go up. Let's just go this way. What happens? You got anything on you? He's got the security tape, right? For no reason. It's not helpful to me in any way. If I play the video, it's just him getting mauled. All right, I want it. Thank you. I'll grab this. I don't think I actually need to come back through here. Maybe. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. It's fine though. Come on. So there's a zombie there. There's a zombie here. I feel like it looks a little bit different, but that's just me. No? Hold up. I'm gonna reset him. Give me that. It's locked from the other side. Okay. Hello. That's a nice sweater you have on. Down he goes. Oh my god, he's actually dead. Let's go. I don't hear footsteps. What's up? How's it going, Johnny? He's just big chillin'. Alright, I do need this. Thank you. It's gone. Watched a movie last night. It was eh. That's how I feel about most movies I watch. He's not actually dead. I really only get one stab in? That's insane. He is dead. Don't know if the movie was actually or if it was because it was been so overhyped. What movie is it? Not that I'll know. I pay zero attention to movies, movie trends, any of it. Nada. Obsession? I have heard of that movie. No idea why. So I go this way. Is this door locked? Am I gonna unlock it from this side? You unlocked it, yes. Okay, good. So there's that, and I go this way. It's locked. I need a sword key, which I still don't know where I'm gonna get that. That's the only zombie. He's over there. Okay. Oh, give me this. I'm killing time while he walks around anyway. Did he de-aggro? No. But with this taken care of, I don't think there's any reason for me to kill him, actually. Because he spawns over here. Reset his spawn. Yeah, he spawns in the middle of nowhere. He's not a threat. This is locked too, right? Maybe the genre isn't for me because I felt the same about Begonia and Send Help. Those are what sound like movie titles. I don't know anything about movies. Alright, that's an armor key. Sword key. Horror that's not like typical horror. Like suspense thriller or like, I don't know. That's my inventory. We combine. I'll grab this. Is this guy dead? I forget. I just left, right? Yeah. Come on. Get up. You're not done. Maybe he is. I can't actually tell. Yeah, he has to be done. Oh, right, we go down to the kitchen. Is the sword key in the kitchen? I forget. Obsession isn't like typical killer horror. Guy makes a wish that a girl would love him the most of anyone or something, and it basically turns into she basically wants to wear his skin. She likes him that much? Oh, great. You'll love to see it. Not. Where does that arrowhead go? That's the key that I need right now, is where this arrowhead goes. I don't remember. I don't think it goes up here, but let's check. This is just the key. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's just the key and the far door. But yeah, stuff like that's why you always gotta game out your wishes. Don't get monkey's pawed. So that's locked. All of these second floor doors are locked. Oh, right! I already forgot this was an actual door. There we go. Run away! There we go. I wish for $1 billion as it all arrives in ones and crushes me from the sky. Yeah. Not right now. I don't want that right now. Jill really is fragile. They flipped the script. Jill felt normal in the original, and Chris felt a little bit tankier. Chris felt normal in this, and Jill feels super fragile. Ah, yes, here we go. Bink. No, if you ever find a genie or something that gives you infinite wishes or whatever, or 3 wishes or anything, you hire a lawyer. Oh, whoops. Come on. There we go. On the back, give me the key. Sword key. So I can sue the genie when he wrongs me? No. So you can work with the lawyer to write out something that's, you know, legally binding, but not legally. So you can work out the loopholes. Because, like, 80% of a lawyer's job is just finding and filling in loopholes. That's not true. But a significant portion of a lawyer's job is drafting things that are binding and don't have glaring loopholes in them. So you'd go to the lawyer and say, hey, I've got a genie that's offering me wishes. Help me draft a wish that won't backfire on me. Here's what I want the end result to be. How do we work backwards from that to make this not shoot me in the foot? Let's go this way.
Barry.
Oh,
hi, Barry.
Jill. Got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's
No.
much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
I'm sorry? Grenade? Acid shells. Ah, yes.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
Nah, I like that. That's a good
I
line.
see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
I like the buddy system we have here. What game is next? Are you doing OG3, Remake 3, or Veronica? I'm doing OG3. I can't... Veronica isn't on PC, and I don't know if I want to emulate it. Alright, sword key gets used here. That's progress, but I'm actually gonna come back around because most of the sword key doors are accessible right now, so I'd rather use the sword key. I think these are both armor, right? That's locked on the other side. The other side is armor. Did I sword key this door? I did open this door already. Whatever. Please? 9 shots? Should've let him bite me. What about me? Okay, so when I'm in caution, if I get bit, I just die. Oh my god, she's fragile. So I have to heal from low caution state then. That sucks. In the darkness lies your fears. But yeah, I'm doing OG3 next, which I'm super excited about because that's the black sheep of the modern remakes. That game is terrible. So I look forward to seeing what 3 was supposed to be. All right, we backtracking. All right, we take this. We take these. I've only heard good things about Veronica, but I've never actually seen it. Yeah, exactly. Well, because it's not accessible. It's on, what is it, on 3DS? Guess it's good they're remaking it. I'm torn, because I do want to play the original before I play the remake, but I can't stream a 3DS game, and I don't think I'm gonna emulate it. So I think I'm just gonna wait, because otherwise, Dreamcast, 360, PS2, GameCube, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna emulate it, so that leaves me with freaking hi. Nope. Screw you. Oh my god. 12 bullets and a stab wound. I think it was exclusive to Dreamcast, then I got a port to PlayStation, GameCube, and Xbox. Yeah. No, I think I'm just gonna play the remake. Run away! Oh, nice, he's dead. Looking at images, the Dreamcast version looks insane. Insane as in, like, way ahead of its time, or... there's no reason to go upstairs. That. Wait. That also means there's no reason to do... I think I'll stop at 2 herbs, then. No, this way. This way, bud. Come on. It looks bad, but it probably went crazy for the system. Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt about 1 and 2. Like, OG 1 and 2. Thanks to the port, they look kind of okay, but they looked insane for the system they were on. And down you go. Bon voyage! That's a sword key door. We go back in here, we go back in here. Out the front, or out the back, I guess. Let's go! You'll love to see it. Nope, bye. You done? He is done. Let's go. Done. Use that. Bonk. We go down, grab the book. We go back in with the key. We'll unlock the first door in there. Gimme. Examine, key. Or key. Thank you for remaining dead. I wonder if I should go nuts burning corpses. You can probably skip Revelations too if you want. Yeah, but I have Revelations. And they're on PC, so I'm not like... I don't really have a reason to avoid them. And they're over-the-shoulder shooters, so I'm kind of down with that.
What about you?
I kind of like the buddy system we have going on here. So wait, hang on. To the right of this is an armor key. Let me go use the sword key at the far end. And is that the end of the sword key? One, two. This is door number 3 for the sword key, I think. No, it's not the end of it. All right, let's save either way. Before I die and lose a bunch of progress. Maybe it's green because it's a different playthrough. Let's go. He's actually dead. It's locked. Armor key. Okay. The concept of Revelations is gross, but it honestly looks a lot better than I thought it would. Also, someone said you get to meet Barry's daughter, which means she's still alive, which I'm super happy about. Trying to remember where the other sword key door is. Sword? Lockpick. Okay. There's one there, and there's a zombie there. All right, so I go over here. No, 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 no. Alright, he's dead. The other one's not doing anything, thankfully. It's locked, needs a helmet. It could be, they could be next for an overhaul, but I don't know how many people are wanting the DS game remade. Since it seems they're doing them all. They're doing a lot of them. They're doing one again, too. No Rebecca here. Alright, oh, I don't have ammo in here this time? Curses. I'm gonna have a bunch of reorganizing to do at some point here. You know what? Let's do... Hang on. Let's remember from the previous playthrough. Knife, pistol, ammo. Shotgun, ammo. Magnum, ammo. Ink ribbons, that. Ink ribbon. Can go there. Didn't know that. I assume it's in the first person style. That's what I'm thinking. It'll be first or third. One of the two. Knife, pistol, grenade launcher. Nah. There we go. Drop that down there. All right, zoom in here. I need to grab the jewel. But yeah, I don't know anything about it. I was told by someone else who's a big Resident Evil fan that they're redoing one. Or that they have confirmed they're redoing one. I don't know if they're working on it right now. Which kind of makes me a little bit sad. Because that will be the end of any mainline Resident Evil game having the fixed camera tank control style. Which, this game is pretty well done. I feel like it would be nice for them to leave this game as the, like, this is what Resident Evil used to be. And then have all of the other ones as remakes. A remake of a remaster of a remake of a game, yep. Pretty much. Alright, we save. Makes me think of, what was it? Scott Pilgrim, the movie, the game? What? No, I don't know what that is. I do want this, though. I don't need to get saved by Barry. Jill is a strong, independent woman who don't need no Barry. Fine, I'll take it with me. I'll just stick it in the thing. it's a stun. Okay, I see. Ink ribbon goes there. This I should just keep carrying, I think. Yeah, I'll just hang on to it. Our next destination is the other side of the map, after all. Scott Pilgrim had it all. Comic into movie, into game, into animated show. Yep. Oh, what? I can't get in there without the armor key? Crap. Crap. I don't even remember where I get the armor key from. Well, keep exploring, we'll find it. Hold. I'm gonna go drop the blue gem. I can't do anything with the blue gem until I have the key anyway. The show was good, but I'll probably never watch it again. Never watched the show. Never read the comic. Never watched the movie. Played the game, though. Game was great. Introduced me to Anamanaguchi. Great band. Love them. Hi! You're the same zombie that was spawning over here. I'm so glad you've decided to become significantly more obnoxious. Now I have meow stuck in my head. Yeah, gimme. It does kind of stink for the band in the movie that the cover they do is way more popular. Again, never watched the movie, so I don't even know which aspect of it you're talking about. Lockpick gets used. I don't think there's anything. There's a zombie in the tub. I don't think there's any items in there. Oh. Can I just stomp on his head? Yeah, Jill. Nice defensive item. When they meet Envy, she's played by Alison Brie in the movie. She's performing a song. The version of her singing it is way more popular than the actual band song. Aww. That does suck for them. So, fun fact about this section. As Chris, if you take the shotgun and don't replace it with the broken shotgun, in the next room, a ceiling thing comes down and crushes you and you die and it's game over. When you're playing as Jill, you can do the same thing. Just take the shotgun and don't replace it with anything. And when the ceiling starts coming down in the next room, Barry will bail you out. And you'll just get to walk out with a shotgun. So, like, the broken shotgun, totally unnecessary. You don't need it. And in the original, you didn't need the sword key to get over here either. So this could be like the 4th room you go into and you already have the shotgun. It was great. That was what I did, actually. Okay, so I need the armor key. I do have ammo. And stay down. Okay. No, I'll keep it the way it is. So this was armor key, right? Armor, helmet, separately. Can't go back. The door handle is crumbling. Ah! Oh, really, dude? That's gross. I'm still fine, though. We take that. I'm sorry? Darn it! Are you actually dead now? Yes, he is actually dead now. I don't have a lighter, so I can't actually use this right now. Fuel canteen, thank you. We'll fill this up. Excuse me. This is just what I got. I guess I'll save. I do have a nice surplus of ink ribbons right now. That's one down. Is there one around the corner here? Nope. So I need the wooden board. Needs the helmet key. That's the armor or helmet? Armor, yeah. Please be dead. My man. Wow. Hello, kitty. Off. Woke up so late today. Yeah, me too. Stream got delayed because I woke up so late. Dog whistle. We gotta go out to the balcony and then just get one-shotted by dogs. It's gonna be great. All right, there's our lighter. All right, this room's empty. I should keep the shotgun. I hate it, but I wake up at the exact same time every day, even when I don't want to. Yeah, but is it a good time to wake up and you just want to sleep more, or? Because, like, on the whole, I feel like that's a blessing if it's a good time to wake up. Even if you don't want to wake up then. Oh, wait. I feel that. I just need to fix my sleep schedule altogether. Yeah, same. It's going to start being a real problem for me in the immediate future. Combine those. This can go down here. I can go to sleep at 2 and I just wake up at 6 a.m. with no alarm. 6 a.m. That's a good thing. As much as you hate it. In my view, that's a good thing. All right. Good, that didn't damage me. That would have sucked. Then my whole day sucks because I'm exhausted. I mean, it's better to have an enforced sleep schedule than like, so I, completely independent of when I go to bed, I can wake up at any time off an alarm, but only if I absolutely have to. But if I get less than like 7.5 hours, I'm exhausted and miserable. But if I don't absolutely have to be up at a certain time, like I can set an alarm, I'll just sleep through it. Oh, you're right here? Well, that sucks. Let's go! Armor. Is this armor as well? Yeah, armor. Where the heck is my last sword key lock? Alright, so that's where dog whistle would be important. I didn't bring my knife. I was gonna say sword. Come on. Get up. I have some weird insomnia stuff, so sometimes I just won't sleep. The 6 a.m. thing started this year randomly, and I don't know why, but it's annoying when I'm like, tomorrow we're gonna sleep in, and then I'm at 6 anyway. Alright, there we go. Where the heck else do I need the sword key? Let me get rid of it! Okay, hang on. Armor key? Locked from the other side. Oh, bottom of the stairs there. I remember. Oh, ad's running. Silly me. Silly me, there's an advertisement running. My old sleep schedule used to be disgusting, so I guess it beats that. Yeah, that's my thought, right? Is like, if you, no matter what you do, you regularly wake up at a reasonable time, so 6 a.m., which to me is disgustingly early, but that's reasonable for most human beings. You can build the rest of your schedule around that, knowing that that's gonna happen. Whereas, like, I don't know, not having schedule enforcement anywhere other than, like, working hours can get out of control real quick. Like, I'm almost looking forward to going back to school, having, like, this is when you're up every day, or else you miss your classes. Because otherwise I'm up until 3, and then I sleep until, like, 1 in the afternoon. And that's gross in its own way. So yeah, I'm honestly kind of looking forward to having a fixed schedule again. But even then, right? Like, on days that I have to be up, I can go to bed earlier. But then, yeah, it was my favorite schedule. But I was a 3 p.m. wake up person at a time. That's me now. It's not great. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's not ideal. More like 1:30, 1 to 1:30. But then today I slept until like 2:15, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be live now. But yeah, I mean, it's great, except it really isn't. Like, especially because, like, different amounts of sleep don't net the same results. Well, or I should rephrase that. The same amount of sleep doesn't always net the same results. Sometimes I'll sleep for 6 hours and be fine. Sometimes I'll sleep for 6 hours and be a wreck. Sometimes I'll sleep for 10 hours and be fine. Sometimes I'll sleep for 10 hours and be like, man, I really need more sleep. I think my insomnia liked it, but you can't get stuff done when you wake up at 3. Yeah, exactly. Unless you, like, honestly, overnight is a great time to do house stuff. As long as you're not doing anything, or as long as you either live alone or don't have noisy stuff to do. But, like, productivity hits different at 3 a.m. let's go do the dog whistle. We did, like, just save, I think. Also, it's chill because it's so miserably hot here. It ain't hot at 3 a.m. Exactly! As long as it's not, like, business hours stuff, or you're at risk of waking someone up, 2 to 4 in the morning is crazy for doing housework. All right, time to die. Please? Give me that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We equip that. We use that. Look at that! It bites me once and I'm, like, halfway dead! Damn it, Jill! Much cooler at night, yeah. Yeah, exactly! I mean, you can't really do stuff outside because neighbors and also dog whistle go by. And also, like, insects go crazy after, like, mid-evening. But still. Let's see, examine. Boop. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we got our armor key, sort of, kind of. Whoops. All right, hang on. We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna use the last. We're gonna unlock the last sword key door, and then we're gonna go get the armor key, and then we're gonna go save again. When I didn't live around neighbors, I would cut the grass at like 10 p.m. because it's not hot, but now I can't do that in good conscience. Yeah, I know. I would so do yard work late at night. If it weren't for all the bugs. They are vicious lately. Sword key! I don't need it anymore. Goodbye. Oh right, the zombie's gonna show up. Crap. Gimme. No! Give me the knife! Thank you. The zombie's gonna come down the stairs and assault me, and I can't do anything about it because I don't have ammo! Jill, can you stop falling over every 5 seconds? Please? Like, her butt must be so sore at this point, because it's like the 4th or 5th time she's just fallen on her ass. Oh, I can just go this way. Hey, it's our first Crimson Head. Guess who doesn't have any ammo or weapons? That's right, this guy. Gimme. Examine. Armor key. Bye, nerd. Oh, hi, zombie. Bye, zombie. Hey, leave her alone. I will not. Do I need to save? I should, yes. We made some actual progress. There's shotgun ammo outside that I still haven't grabbed, so I'll need to get that soon. I low-key block out anytime you hate on Jill. Look, I'm just saying, she is an incredibly well-trained... Isn't she, like... Jill, best RE girl? No argument there. But, like... Again, I feel like I've said this before. Isn't STARS basically SWAT? Always empty? Wait, I don't have the chemicals. Where them chemicals at? I'm just saying, like, after the 5th or 6th time, maybe stop being so surprised. Like, particularly the most recent one. She was gonna walk through a door. The door slowly opens. Zombies and monsters scary. Yeah, but that was, like, the least scary jump scare she's had this entire playthrough. And it's, like, the 5th time it's happened. At some point, stop being surprised. Like, that's, for me, to my mind, right? That's the kind of reaction that happens when someone is relaxed and something scary happens. At no point in this playthrough should she be relaxed. Or has she been? I don't know that she has. The kitchen floor was uneven. You know what? Fair. Alright. Looks like we're bulking up on shotgun ammo. Oh! That's gonna be your favorite, your favorite note. Oh, thank goodness. Gimme. Itchy, tasty. See, look at that! That's the proper reaction. Oh, oh! Let's go! Bye. No. Let me out. I think Jill beats Claire for me just because Jill is more prominent. I think right now Claire's winning for me, actually. Not that I think it's a fair comparison, because this is the only game, like, this is like half Chris, half whatever. Like, Claire has had her own like full playthrough proper story game. Claire's my fave, but she has 2 games. Does she have 2 games? All right, hang on. Is Resident Evil 2 Leon, Claire, or 50-50? I'm hoping to see more Modern Jill soon. Last we see her is in the animated movie Death Island. It's mostly about her. No, Resident Evil 2 and Veronica, yeah. Claire has 3 games. All right, there we go. Ooh, combine. I will go outside and get more shotgun ammo. We've got the armor key now as well. Never played as Leon, so Resident Evil 2 is a Claire game. You're missing out. Also, why? Like, I understand not playing both playthroughs in one, because the stories are, the actual playthroughs are basically the same, but in 2 onward, when you have split story games, the stories are actually split. The gameplay is somewhat different, etc., etc. Was this armor? This was helmet. If we count side games, there's more. Jill's actually in a lot. Did I kill these guys? I sure did. Alright. Armor key number 1. Armor key number 2. And this isn't even like a... I just push this in. The other guy moves? Yeah, the other guy moves. Just nothing as of recent, which makes me mad. There we go, perfect. Gimme. Oh, whoops, I have to press the button, don't I? Again, I'm really looking forward to playing 3. Sunshine will awaken me. Poke. 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 Appears as if you failed. Okay. Poke. Oh my god, stop doing that! Poke. Thank you. I've never done 4, and I played only Claire and 2, so no Leon. Yeah, but why? At some point I played through the rest, I just got burnt out. I did 7, liked it, got the Humble Bundle that had all the Steam games up till Village release. Very nice. I'm hoping Resident Evil 10 is Claire and Jill, please. It's leaked. We're probably seeing a remake of this game again, since they talked about modernizing all the original mainline games. 0 will most likely be announced next year after Code Veronica Remake releases. I don't know. I know I said this before, but I don't feel like this game needs a remake. I like that it's the old style. Oh, hi, Barry. Yeah.
Barry, I didn't mean to get you that excited.
Right. Anyway, you should read this.
Jill, don't make fun of people for getting surprised. Just because he hasn't seen you fall over the 4 times it's happened. I feel like a Modern Zero would be yuck. I just want Co-op Zero to play with Cloud. Yeah, that would be funny. I imagine they'll split Billy and Rebecca and remove the 2-character gameplay. Yeah, but that's like a core part of the identity of the game. But I do agree, it would feel weird. I don't know how a modern game would do that split gameplay. It just doesn't fit with the flow of modern games. If they keep it, that's cool, but I think a modern split wouldn't work. Just have it be a forced co-op game? As soon as I said that, I'm like... I don't know, because so much... The whole thing with the split gameplay is that they get stuck in different places and pass items to each other. And so there's no, like... Once one character does their section and passes the items, there's nothing for that other character to do that whole time. Alma, I've tried to survive, my love for you, blah, 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 blah. I don't actually care about most of these.
Well, I guess we were right about this mansion being quite unnatural.
You have a way with understatements.
Where's the part that's torn off?
Well, my only guess is that it was the most important part, and somebody didn't want anyone to see it.
You mean you, Barry?
Let's continue our investigation.
I think Barry took it. Revelations 1 and 2 are both co-op, can be played alone, so they can definitely do it. 5 is co-op, but it's still a different style to 0. Yeah, exactly. Alright. We take the B. Where's the... Is it over here? Yeah, there we go, the hook. Alright, B specimen. Put that on there. Put that in there. Push button. Not saying it wouldn't work, just that it wouldn't be the same game. Yeah. Am I done in here? I am done in here. Bye. Yeah, I'm with Johnny on that. It like the cooperation between the 2 players in 5 and the cooperation between Billy and Rebecca is not the same. Let me combine these. Thank you. Am I done in here? Yes. Oh, Lusker's been here. Or is it Barry? It's probably Barry that's been giving me this stuff this time. This goes up here. This goes up here. This goes down below. Ink ribbon. I think I'm gonna swap those. Yeah, this is fine. Give me that. Did you ever play Condemned? The name sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't think so. So wait, we have handgun, ammo, shotgun, ammo, shotgun number 2, grenade launcher. So this all has to move down one. And then save. Let me see. Condemned. No. No, I never played Condemned. Why? Is it good? I don't know why it sounds familiar to me. I know I haven't played it. Okay, yeah, we are centered on the knife. So give me this. We save. First-person horror survival series. There was Criminal Origins and Bloodshot. I vaguely remember that series being super goofy. I never equipped the shotgun. Dummy. All right, we're good. This is Barry, right? Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. Barry, yeah. Doorknob looked like it's ready to fall apart. No, it's fine. I don't imagine it holds up, but I think that would be funny to play for the first time. Maybe I'll take a look. See if it's on Steam and if it's on sale. All right, I guess I should help out Richard.
Richard! What happened? You're wounded.
This whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
Big snake.
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
Meow. One thing that I think I will say in defense of Claire versus Jill is I feel like highly trained special forces doesn't sit super well with the survival horror aesthetic. I like, for a story like survival horror, zombies, whatever, I like the background of, like, top agent's sister. Because, like, you know she has some skills that she would have picked up just by growing up with Chris Redfield, but you don't assume, it's not even like an assumption. Like, we know for a fact that Chris is a top sharpshooter. He's tactically trained. Like, he's got all sorts of accolades and documentation proving that he's highly skilled. Whereas for a protagonist in this sort of environment, I prefer the sort of, like, resourceful, like, well-trained but not classically trained, you know?
I'm gonna give you a shot. Hang in there.
Jill, here's my radio. Take it. I'm... Does it ever not hurt?
Hey, Richard, you're gonna be okay. That arm's not, though.
I'm okay. The others...
So in Alpha and Bravo, they all have key things they're good at for each character. Hindsight hurts Jill for this game. He's okay! Yeah, except we're gonna walk away, we're gonna come back, and he's gonna be dead. Because we don't have someone to watch over him or to escort him to a safe room. So he's just gonna die. I need the lighter. Also, this is incredibly minor, but one of the things that really pissed me off in Resident Evil 2 when I was playing as Claire is that Claire never said a dang thing during the entire story about her brother. And, like, there were a couple of points where it would have made so much sense for her to have something to say. So, like, when you go in the STARS office, on the wall, if you interact with one of the areas on the wall, there's an award that Chris got for being, like, top sharpshooter or something. It would have made so much sense for Claire to have, like, I remember he was so proud when he got this, or, like, something like that. Like, she said she was looking for him. She never said a single thing about him the entire game, and I felt that was a massive missed opportunity. They didn't even do it in the remake, either. Like, I feel like she has even less to say about Chris in the remake than she does in the original, and that's saying something. Oh, hi. Have a knife. Thank you. Goodbye. Am I done in here? Sure am not. That's because there's something in here. Wait, can I trap him in there? I want to trap him in there. Hold up. No, he spawns outside the room now. What's up, buddy? Wait, there's an item in this hallway? Hold. Ah! Bye. That's actually perfect timing. Because I already have the lighter in my inventory, so I can just do this. Use that. Use that. There we go. Alright, so we can drop the lighter. So that goes there. I'll put that with the handgun. Let's go back the other way. Actually, I've got enough ammo. Let's swap back to the handgun. I haven't done all that much. I don't need to save right now. Actually, I'm gonna do this once. And we go. We'll do this puzzle. All right, what were the colors? Green crown, purple necklace. So green crown. And red band. Oh, wait, I've got that backwards. Green crown. And the wrist bracelet is right here. Wait. What? Huh? Oh, okay. That's bizarre, but all right. Poke. Hello, hello. Hey, Sam. I'll take that mask. Unlock that. We'll grab the shotgun ammo that's over here. Wait. What? I don't remember grabbing the shotgun ammo. Is it just gone? I have to have grabbed it, and I just don't remember. You know what? Let's go put these masks on there. Mask without a mouth. Oh, whoops. Huh? Oh, that's the nose. There we go, mask without a mouth. Bonk. Whoopsies. It was almost slick. Too bad it wasn't. Alright, Jill's turn on the piano. Wait a second. Wait a second. I have thoughts. It's a rare occurrence, but I have thoughts. First of all, hi. Really? You had to grab me from behind? Wait. okay, we're fine. He's dead. And he's down. He is not dead! Really, dude? Have another one! How much health do you have, dude? You guys are usually really... those guys are usually really freaking weak. God, I hate those. Yummy daggers. An expensive looking grand piano. Whoosh. I should have grabbed the thing. Silly me. Oh well, it's fine. Alright, give me that. We combine. First we examine. It's missing pages. Why is it screwed in? Who screws in music sheets? And Jill's gonna pull this off first try. Well, we know she's not looking at the sheet music because the hat's blocking her view. All right, give me this. Thank you. I don't know why I unequipped her pistol. Give me this. Oh no, I am trapped here. Oh noes. Yeah. Am I done in this room? Yes. Oh, whoops. When the two have run each other through, Path to Your Destiny will open. What is it again? Short sword to the chest, long sword to the head. I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay, wait. Long sword to the head. Short sword to the chest. Shield key! Only one place that can go. So what I was thinking was... I go back this way. Zombies at the windows. All right. Do. I want. Was it the lighter? I'm trying to remember what I was thinking. Yes. Lighter, fuel canteen. Let's go see Forrest. Oh, there's more of you! Oh, and I just die. That's not what I was thinking. When's the last time I saved? Crap. I should have the second floor map. Okay, so I have to save Kenneth again. I need to start saving more regularly when I'm playing this hard difficulty. Wait. I can grab the lighter on the other end, I guess. Wait a second. Wait a moment. These two corpses are here. There's no other use for the kerosene. Might as well solve this problem. Hey, hope you're well. I am well. How's it going, Eastwood? It's not necessary. There is a corpse here. Please and thank you. Watching a bit of Evo and having two people play a tag fighter seems awkward / cringe. What do you mean? You're thinking like 2v2s? Alright. Grand finals of 2K XO. There's 3 people on stage because 2 people are playing together. Oh, that's weird. Alright, you know what? Let me go deal with Forrest. Oh, hang on. Wait, let's grab the map too. I'm good. Is this your first playthrough? No and no. So I played 2 or 3 weeks ago. I played the original Resident Evil, not the remake. And I played through both Chris and Jill. And now, this is my first playthrough of the remaster. I've beaten it as Chris, and now I'm playing it as Jill. So this is my first playthrough as Jill in the remake. But otherwise, no. Great watching you play Chris on Discord. Yeah. I'm so glad I didn't stream that. That was a nightmare. In a way, it seems easier because you can learn one character, but also harder because you can only control one character. But seeing them show 3 guys on stage because there's just a single group in top 8 seems awkward. Let me see. Inventory is where I like it. Oh, I'm gonna have to burn a shotgun shot on Forrest. It's fine. I gotta wheel out an extra chair for the one group. Forrest initially was just lying that... Is this my grenade launcher? It is. I'll take that. I'll take your grenade launcher. Thanks, Forrest. Forrest has given up the ghost. Looks like he's been dead for a while. Really? You're just not gonna let me burn Forrest. What's your favorite Resident Evil game if you could pick? Mine's Resident Evil 2 OG that got me into the franchise. Village. Village is the first one I personally played. Was it? Or was it 2 Remake? Which one came out first? Whichever of those 2 came out first. I think it would have been 2 Remake. But my favorite's Village. 2 Remake was first. So that was the first one I played. What got me into Resident Evil was watching a bunch of my favorite streamers all play through Resident Evil 7. I watched like 4 playthroughs of it. And then I went to play it myself and was just like, I've seen 4 people play through this, basically 100% this game. There's nothing left. So that was sad. But fine. So then I played 2, loved it to death.
Richard.
That's probably number 2 on my favorites list.
What happened? You're wounded.
Yes, been through this. And then... Yeah, so I played 2 Remake, loved it to pieces. It's a great game, fantastic. Number 2 on my list. Then I played through Village and, oh. Really? And he's still not dead. Fine. Be that way. He's still not dead! Alright, inventory management. This can go... I'm keeping that. This can go... I'm gonna burn through all of my shotgun ammo. If I put those there, there's more ammo to be found for the handgun, so I'll be fine. I need that. Otherwise, I should be good. We'll grab the serum. I actually need to play through 7 in VR. That sounds awful. Seven before it turns into fear is great. Of freaking course. He's dead. Okay. Thank goodness. And we're alive. Yeah, the everything before the boat in 7 is great. All of the DLC was great. I made it a point to 100% 7 and 8. Although I do need to go back and 100% 8 again now that they've added the DLC. I like horror games. If it can make me jump, then I'm happy. God. Itchy nose. Yeah, I like horror games, not so much it making me jump, but it making me, like, putting me on edge like that.
Richard, I'm gonna give you a shot. Hang in there.
Like the suspense, like playing Subnautica, right? Playing Subnautica and going into late game areas that I really don't want to be in. I didn't bring the knife. All right, we're good. And recently, actually, playing Core Keeper, there's a late game area that's just horrifying and wrong and keeps you on edge, and like that was great. Like I hated every second of being there, but also that's like sometimes a good feeling. Really? Seven had a jump scare that made me go back and make sure I wasn't crazy. What you mean? Have you played Requiem yet, or are you going down the line? I played Requiem. I was not a fan. Was there not shotgun ammo in here? Huh. I was peeking around corners to not get jump scared, then it happened. I replayed it in GeForce and they did in fact just pop the jump scare into existence. I was like, no one was there. Oh yeah. Like, I don't think Requiem was a bad game by any stretch. Hey, what's up? You doing okay?
I'm okay. The others...
All right, ads come in. We're gonna pause for the ads and we'll just chat. Yeah, it was so weird. So I played Requiem. Only from watching you play Requiem, it felt too safe. It felt really safe. There were a couple of parts where I was a little bit on edge, but it just felt It felt like a checklist. It felt like a checklist of, like, big guy that shows up in specific areas, check. Like, it felt like they took everything from Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 7, and Resident Evil 8 and went, what are the high points? All right, we'll take this high point, we'll take this high point, we'll take this high point. We'll put this high point here. We'll put this high point here. We'll put this high point here. And, like, it just felt, like, cobbled together. I liked it bringing the horror and action side together. I liked, like... I'm not entirely sure how to put it. Like, I enjoyed playing the game, but as a product, as a whole, it just wasn't great. Yeah, we got our big monster man, check. We got our big windy house, check. We got Leon, check. It just... It didn't feel like its own game. And, like, I can kind of see the argument that's like, oh, it's a celebration of the modern Resident Evils. It's like bringing everything together and all that stuff. But it felt more derivative of it than, you know? I think that's it. I just felt derivative. I don't know. I don't want to say too many bad things about it. It wasn't a bad game. It just... 7 felt like its own experience. 8 felt like its own experience. 2 Remake felt like its own experience. 9 didn't. Nine didn't add anything to the series. Looking back, that's what I like about 7. Ethan was just a random everyman. I was mad at the ending when Chris comes in, like it's not needed. In 7 or 8? You haven't played 8, so 7? I don't remember Chris coming in, like, hang on. It's been a while, so maybe I'm just forgetting the ending of 7. I mean, the other thing about Requiem that I want to say was a high point was the stars come in after the final boss fight, and they're like, Redfield sent us. Yeah, in the ending cutscene. That wasn't like... It's not like 8 where Chris comes in guns blazing. Yeah, like, the fight's over, let Chris to him. Well, they had to tie it into the larger plot line. That's why they sent Chris in. That's why, because they had to make it about Resident Evil. It had to somehow tie to Umbrella and the larger plot. Which they dropped some minor hints throughout the game, the rest of the game. But it wasn't... There was never any overt connection. So they had to establish that somewhere in gameplay. Or then they add the Chris DLC. Which I 100%ed, but I have apparently forgotten entirely. I can see that, but you can explore areas you couldn't before, and seeing the police station again for nostalgia. Yeah, no, it had some good moments. I definitely enjoyed seeing the police station again and doing puzzles in it. That was fun. And again, I'm not at all saying 9 is a bad game. I am saying it's the worst, and I keep saying it that way, and I don't like it, but I can't think of better ways to say it. It's... It's the worst modern Resident Evil other than Remake 3. Like, 3 Remake was objectively a bad game, in my opinion. 9 isn't a bad game, but it doesn't hold up to the other ones since 7 came out. What am I doing on this floor? I need to go down to the thing. I gotta go play piano. I fully and somehow avoided everything about 8, so that will go crazy when I get to it. You need to play that, man. Peak. Absolute peak. I also feel like 8 was a better marriage of the action and horror than 9 was. 9 separated them out. 8 had them properly integrated. I want the fuel canteen. 3 Remake would have been a good game if they didn't cut content out. Yeah, exactly. And from what I've heard, they also kind of gave it the 2 treatment, where, like, they dumbed down the characters, too. Like, 2 Remake... I loved 2 Remake. 2 Remake would have been so much better if they didn't make Leon and Claire, like, starstruck lovers or something. It was so weird. Like, a helicopter crashed into the building that Leon was in as he meets up with Claire. And so they're standing on opposite sides of a locked fence going, "Hey, how's it going? You doing okay?" "Oh yeah, I'm surviving. Living the dream, you know." Like, guys, there's an apocalypse going on around you. Stop flirting. That being said, there were definitely characters in the original 2 that didn't make any sense. Annette Birkin made no sense at all. Like, none of her actions made any sense in the original. First of all, I don't need the lighter anymore. Second of all, let's burn this dude, because he's gonna get up at some point. I don't like that. And let's go grab the last of that kerosene. I still prefer OGs over the remakes. Don't get me wrong, the remakes are good, but rubbish in comparison to the OGs. Only this game gets a thumbs up. It's very close on 2. If I could have had Remake 2 with the characters' personalities from the original, aside from Annette Birkin, that would be fantastic. That's my only complaint about 2 Remake, is that the characters just felt wrong. Even never having played 2, even never having met any of the characters from the originals, it just... Hang on. Nice, that's one. Knife to the head. I didn't bring my knife. Alright, he's dead. Door is stuck on something and won't budge. So wait, will this open later? I forget. No. Alright, we have already cleared that room out. Doi. I like the 1 and 2 remakes more. Well, Eastwood was saying that this remake gets the thumbs up. 2 doesn't, though. This again, huh? Oh, I do have to wake him up, though. One for the face. He's dead. Actually dead. Yes, okay, good. All right, we're gaming. Oh, right. Examine, pop this open. As a modern gamer, I find it difficult to recommend the originals, I will say. They show their age. All right, let's go grab that shield. And, like, even with this, I had to download a mod to allow me to skip the door cutscenes because I would go absolutely insane if I had to spend 7 seconds staring at a door opening animation every time I walk through a door. Resident Evil 2 OG, you get choices that change in your second playthrough. Like, if you take the hip pouch for Leon, then Claire can't have it, and vice versa. Yeah, I do like that. Oh, whoops. I did that backwards. I kind of like that. I would like it more if that was more of a decision. But the SMG's not great. And also, the first playthrough isn't hard enough to justify taking either of them. So I just wound up... So for the first one, like for Leon A, I took the hip pouch and left the SMG. And then I did Claire A and left both. Because I didn't need the SMG. Counterpoint, Mr. X was around for 5 minutes throughout your 4 playthroughs of OG, so bleh. That is true. Mr. X, the RPD in general is just so much... That whole section of the game is so much better in the remake. Once I solve this puzzle, I'm saving. That was the most disappointing part. They make it seem like he was a big part of the OG and he wasn't. Well, so... he was used as the antagonist of the B-side. And he just was never around. Like, you still fought Birkin more often than you fought Mr. X. Made no sense. Large gear twice. There we go. Examine. Shield. I understand the younger generation picking the remakes, but because I grew up around the old ones, they mean a lot. Oh, well, yeah, you can't discount sentimental value. And the OGs still hold up. I mean, they're not undiminished by age, but they're not stupidly bad. Like, 1 is clunky and kind of awful now, but 2 is solid. But if I had to pick which was the better game, it's the remakes. Because for as someone that didn't play them in their time, like if I don't know if the OG would. Like 4, right? 4 is one of the strongest examples because 4 is an example of this, like, even when you're not even talking about Resident Evil. The original Resident Evil 4 isn't great. From a modern perspective, the original Resident Evil 4 is really clunky and obnoxious to play. But for the time that it came out, Resident Evil 4 was insane and changed the way games were made. Like, it was revolutionary. Same with 1 and 2 to a lesser extent. They were revolutionary. But, like, if as a modern games player that didn't grow up playing games, like, that didn't play GoldenEye when it came out, like, isn't used to the old aiming systems in games, Original 4 is painful to play. So we just saved. Shield key is going to get used shortly. Can I get rid of this armor key? What's it going to take to get rid of this armor key? What am I missing? Did I already do this? Yes, I already did this section. Good. That's why I'm kind of sad that it sounds like they're going to be remaking 1. I like, because this game stands up. As long as you can handle tank controls, this game holds up with some, I don't know, necessarily minor, but some definite complaints. But the game still holds up, and this is your entry point to playing the tank control games. Once they remake this, no one is going to go back and play the originals. I like the RE4 OG voice acting. It was good. Just wish they kept that, but with remake controls. That's my point with 2. Like, 2 remake with the original... I mean, not necessarily the original voice acting. I mean, the original voice acting wasn't bad. Like, if they had done something about Annette Birkin's character, everything else could have been the same with the gameplay of the remake, and it would be perfect. That would be a perfect game. 10 out of 10. What other locked doors do I have? Oh! That's what it is. I never did the gallery. I'm gonna get jumped by the dogs this time, aren't I? We did just save, so shouldn't be too bad. And I mean, the voice acting and characterizations in 4 aren't bad. In 4 Remake, I should say. Did I pick the items up here? I did. The dogs are still out here. Oh, are the chemicals out here? Yes, they are. That's what I've been missing. All right, give me that. And the dogs don't come in unless I go for the herbs. Which I should still do, but I need healing items. Bye. Let's just not go through there. Are those dogs still here? One of them is. It's in. Can you let go of me? Thank you. All right. Give me this. And that dog's busted. He's supposed to jump in and attack me, but he can't get in. This happened in my Chris playthrough too. That dog is just broken. Right, forgot about you. Okay, bye. No further need for this key. Yes, goodbye. All right. I'm trying to remember. So this is supposed to be green. Whoops. Green. They made you grab those herbs just so we could use them. Yeah, pretty much. The necklace needs to be purple. And the bracelet needs to be red. There we go. Realistically, the actual reason I went over there to grab them is because there's an achievement I'm going to try and get for where I have to explore every room. At some point, I may need help with that, though. Because there's 2... I forget if it's 2 or 1 rooms that I could not figure out what I was missing or how. One of them is the portrait. So there's a portrait in the red room at the bottom right. There's a portrait in that back area that I know there's a door behind it, but I couldn't find anything I can interact with, no item I could use, nothing to get that portrait out of the way, or to go through it, or any of that, so. That should be this mask. Oh, whoops, death mask, examine. Use. Plunk. Yes, yes, thank you. Goodbye. What's your worst Resident Evil puzzle? Mine's RE3 OG water puzzle. I don't have don't have any puzzles that I think of as like my worst puzzle. The worst experiences that I have in Resident Evil games is when there's something that's designed to be overlooked. For example, you actually asked at a wonderful time. Am I supposed to understand that that's a door? Because that does not look like a door. If I didn't know that was a door, if I don't go to the map and go, oh wait, it's not even there. I have to be on this floor. Right in front of me, this is a door. Right here, that's a door. Can you see it? Does that look like a door to you? No. That's my worst Resident Evil puzzle, is when it's not a puzzle. It's just something that they put in the environment that, why the heck would I know to interact with that? And so you wind up going in circles for like 20 minutes, going, I have interacted with everything. I have done everything. What am I supposed to do here? And then someone in your chat goes, have you interacted with the door at the back of the hall? And I say, yeah, I have. The one down here, right? Door at the back of the hall. Yeah, I don't have what I need to open this door. You say it definitely blends in. That's because it was intentional. If you look closely at that door, it's painted. It's included in that painting. You can see the side of her dress on the door. They did that intentionally. That's the worst puzzle in all of Resident Evil, is when it isn't a puzzle. You're just supposed to know. All right, let's go and do our chemicals. Yes, you're gonna break your way in. Deal with you in a minute. Let's see. Pump the water, pump it through red. Good. That's what we like. I'm gonna pump the water to green. I don't know if it actually makes a difference, but we're gonna water green. Once again, we could have opened that bag. You didn't have to throw the entire bag in. Red. Congrats to Capcom for confusing us, I guess. Yep. Again, intentionally. I think of those as point-and-click adventure puzzles. When you're going around, interacting on every wall with every item, I have no idea how I'm supposed to progress, but if I interact with enough things, eventually I'll figure it out. And it doesn't help because I'm not the most observant person. So, like, I will suffer that experience when it isn't intentional, which makes it that much worse when it is intentional. We'll put That there. Oh, whoops. Oh my god. Green herb. Actually, I'm gonna take that. We're gonna make this a full heal. And examine this. Mask without eyes. I'll leave this here, it's fine. Oh, wait. There we go. Open up another slot in the inventory, and then we're gonna do acid rounds. Grenade launcher, acid shells, combine, gives me the explosive rounds, which I will put away. I'm gonna save. And then we're gonna go mess up that snake. When I was playing Chris on what was apparently easy, I thought was medium, but was apparently easy difficulty, I just stabbed the snake until it died. But we're not gonna do that as Jill, because Jill takes 1.5 hits and dies. I need to remember that there's the healing herbs outside on the terrace where we fought the dog that I should get 2 or 3 heals off of. And I did bring a full heal herb. He's gonna die when... Oh, no. Oh, hi. It's okay, I don't actually have to do anything with him. We're never going back into that hallway again, except for after fighting this snake. Which I wish I'd brought more ammo for, actually. Wait, what? Hang on. Is there not shotgun ammo up here? Hello.
Payback time.
Oh, let's go! Wait, did I seriously just two-shot it? Of course, now I'm poisoned, so... Oh, Richard's dead.
Richard!
Oh, I missed! Curses. Goodbye, Snakey. I am looking forward to the Code Verona Wait. Already? That's crazy. I should be poisoned. Yes, I am poisoned. All right, I gotta find whatever item I'm missing in here. Oh, it's the mask. Right. Okay. Wait. Yes. All right, we've got everything. And now Barry's gonna come bail me out.
Oh, am I poisoned?
Sure are.
I need serum.
And... Wait, Barry's not gonna come help? Interesting. But yeah, I am really looking forward to the Code Veronica remake, not because I've ever played the original, but because I've heard it's a great, even the original was a great game. What I'm conflicted about is whether I want to play the original first, because so far I've streamed all of the originals, but I don't know if I'm gonna stream an emulator version of it. And I don't know if I'm gonna play it without streaming it, so I don't know if I want to play the original. Because, like, I could get it on the DS. But I don't know if I wanna without streaming it. This is fine. Hey, Chrome, how you been? Doing all right. It is hot today, but otherwise hanging in there. All right, I'm gonna save. We're gonna use the last of these shotgun rounds. But yeah, Eastwood, I'm hoping they learned from the remake. I really am. Because everyone was mad about it, and that's their most recent remake. So, fingers crossed that they realized that they should really stick to the source material and just make the source material better instead of just overwriting it. The games on console... Oopsies. Your knife is your best friend and herbs are scarce, so use wisely. That's my advice. Oh, for Code Veronica, you mean? I mean, that's how I'd like to play. It's just that the original games never... Like, none of the games, really, have made using the knife reliably helpful. The closest I've come to that is... Or as a primary weapon, I should say. The closest we've come to that is Chris's playthrough in this remaster, and yeah, not even Leon's bits in Requiem was using the knife particularly incentivized. I need my masks. Pretty hot here too. Yeah, it's hot everywhere. But yeah, in my Chris playthrough, handgun knife is pretty helpful. Just saw that Sony's removing purchase content from users, which is gross, and yet not unexpected. I mean, digital ownership activists or proponents of digital ownership have been saying this is going to happen for like 7 or 8 years now. Like, nobody's really surprised by this. I won't say nobody's really surprised by this, but, like, Nobody who has been paying attention has been surprised by this. It's the hardest in the series for a reason. There's an herb glitch, so you can have unlimited herb. Yeah, but that feels scummy. All right, masked without eyes. Yeah, sure, just splatter the screen, why don't you? Mask without nose. Mask with none of the above. Not surprising, but still egregious. I mean, I feel like they... I mean, if the agreements have fallen through, it totally makes sense that they should have to remove the things that agreements cover. That being said, it would also totally make sense that they'd be required to refund people, which they're not going to do. Oh, okay. All right, stun gun does damage. That's where a functioning Congress would come in handy. But unfortunately, we don't have one of those, so yeah. And haven't for like a decade. All right, so wait. I have the medallion. Now I'm supposed to go this way. Capcom left the glitch in due to being difficult, so why not take advantage of that? Because me no likey. He's dead. Nice. All right, we got doggos to kill. Oh, dang it. Is it dead? Did that kill it? Did not. Yep, there's the phrase that's been going around a lot lately. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. What a world we live in. Fuck on ammo. Ammo for my shotgun. Alright, this could be problematic. I hate this room. This is Brad.
Anything. Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Shit. It's broken.
We swap to this one. Let's go! This room took me like 3 tries the first time I played through, because the dogs kept one-shotting me. So I need the crank for what's in there. I wanted to grab the healing item, though. I'll grab it on the way back. It's fine. So I think this is going to be the same, in which case... Wait. This should be west. And the other should be north. Right? Is this Wesker?
Barry?
Barry.
Monster! James! Gun! Ineffective! Instant! Stay away! Forest outside mansion! Stay! Hey!
Monster in Chains? That sounds like a band. But then you get GTA, where the physical edition is just a code in a case. Yep. Dang it! That's not what I wanted. Actually, is it what I wanted? No. There we go. That's what I wanted. Even though these are decidedly not looking north and west, because that's not how directions work. But, you know, it's fine. Holy, just got a deadly heat warning from my weather app. Yep. That's only gonna happen more frequently. All right, so we're gonna go in here. I don't think I need to come through here again, but I've got a couple of uses of this doorway, so it's fine. Barry's gonna fix that when we come back to the mansion later. I mean, also, talking about GTA, as someone that was never particularly excited for GTA 6 in the first place, I'm not buying GTA 6. At least not for quite a while. I mean, to be perfectly transparent, I don't have a PS5. I wasn't gonna buy it when it came out anyway, because I can't play it. But even if I could, even if it was PC day one, still not buying it. I'm not buying GTA 6 till I see some gameplay at least. I'm not buying Woke Slop. Woke Slop? Really? Alright. That's an opinion. Of all the reasons you could have to not buy it, that's the one? Wow. But, I mean, forcing you to pay an extra $20 to access, like, to access basically paid DLC on day one is insane. And also from personal experience, I bought GTA 5 day one. The campaign was good. It wasn't really my speed. And the multiplayer was a disaster for like 8 months. They didn't even activate multiplayer until like 3 or 4 weeks in. And even then, it was barely functional, buggy as all heck. Like, that game was just a disaster when it came out. What else do I need? Oh, right, I was gonna do pistol here. Oh, but there's like no ammo. You know what? This is fine though. Because there's barely... When I go through that gate, there's a bunch of crows that I'm gonna have to deal with. Oh, actually, when I go through that gate, I need the wind crest. But... Saints Row Reboot is woke slop. I looked forward to that, and then I saw gameplay. I mean, Saints Row Reboot just sounds bad anyway. I liked Saints Row 3. That's about it. I didn't even like Saints Row 4, even though everybody glazed it nonstop. I think I think exclusive cosmetics is overblown. I think it's gross, but eh. So I don't know how accurate it is. I heard it was actual gameplay. So like there's missions and there's aspects of the single player that are locked behind the digital deluxe or the ultimate or whatever the heck they're calling that version. I think that's everything I need for this next section. Do I need to save? I have plenty of ink ribbons. Let's save. I'll be getting more in short order as well. If it's missions, then it's different. I thought it was access to certain stores, which is you just can't buy this article of clothing, which is in hindsight, but still yuck. I mean, I don't, like, if it is just cosmetics, I'm torn. Because on one hand, if it's just cosmetics for single player, who cares? We have come full circle and we've gone back to the horse armor. But on the other hand, it's still inherently scummy to lock single player content behind a higher purchase price on day one. I prefer gaming on PC. I do have consoles, just trying to use them. Same. I bought a PS4. Oh, come on! I couldn't get away in time. Get off of me. Let me out. Let me out! I just want to do single player. I know the masses want the online, and that's not even out on launch, so I feel the hype is overblown. If you want to do the single player, the base way to do that is to just wait a year and a half or 2 years or whenever it goes on sale. Wait, they're respawning? Are the crows genuinely respawning? I hear the chains. No, I don't think they are. I'll shoot a few more, and if it still feels like the numbers aren't going down. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of them. One more try. Three of them. They're not even dead, that's why! Examine... Apparently GTA 6 online, you'll need ID to play, but that could just be rumors. That's probably just rumors, but if true, that's awful. Do I even have the bullets to keep doing that? No. I guess I'll just suffer. Alright, hang on. take this. Take this. I would imagine it might be true with how things are. I mean, it's possible, because there are some movements in that direction, legally speaking, and they may just want to be getting ahead of the curve, but add that to the list of reasons I wouldn't be picking it up. So the sun has the 3 projecting lines. All right, what's it gonna give me? Oh, she gets a Magnum too! Let's freaking go! Get off of me, bird. Thank you, goodbye. Wait. We're in caution. The bird won't kill me immediately. I feel like if they actually did that, it would have been more public, but a lot of dumb states are pushing stuff like that. Yeah! You say if they have done that, but it's not something that they have done yet. That seems like the kind of thing that they would be keeping under wraps. That's the kind of story that I feel like they would want to break after the game comes out. They don't want to give people time to think about it. I can see it happening, which sucks. I just feel bad for my nephew if that's the case. I feel bad for everybody that wants to play it if that's the case. It's gross. Alright, I shouldn't need to heal. I'll use a double that I have in there. I imagine before the launch they would drop that, because I feel like selling something like that without prior knowledge is a class action lawsuit. No, I think that would come out. I think that would be like written on the box somewhere, or like they wouldn't announce it, but they would have it in documentation somewhere as part of you buying the game. I mean, honestly, I think they're covered as long as it's either on the box or what have you. I mean, the other thing is that I don't know that there's grounds for a class action lawsuit for something like that. What's damages? No Man's Sky level of refunds? Well, No Man's Sky was lots and lots and lots of false advertising. There was a solid case to be made that they advertised things that were not available. Whereas GTA 6, as long as they put it in the TOS, I think they're covered. With what just happened with Monsanto and Roundup? Like, if you can't sue over that, you know? Alright, we're safe in here, I believe, until the little girl shows up. They advertised things, but the actual box had it covered. The physical of No Man's specifically stated that single player... Well, it's because they stated throughout most of the development that it was going to be multiplayer. And then, like, the day before it came out, they announced that it was going to be single player only. After tons and tons and tons of people had donated money to them that they were not going to be able to get back. I can also see kids stealing parents' passports or driving license to bypass age verification. I mean, it also depends on what level of verification they're going to be doing. Because, like, a lot of ID verification stuff that they do nowadays comes with, like, you have to scan your face. Like, you have to take a picture of your face and submit it to verify that the ID you're using is you. So, good luck to the kids stealing those. No Man's Sky launch might be the most disappointing day of gaming. Played 3.5 hours, got my refund. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. That was probably the... that was probably the biggest letdown since E.T. for the Atari 2600. No Man's Sky didn't collapse the entire gaming industry. It didn't even collapse kickstarting games, even though it by all rights should have. I mean, false promises are still the name of the game in kickstarting. Cough, cough, Star Citizen, cough, cough. All right, this is going there. I don't have any ammo for it. I should have a 2-piece mixed herb. I do. Let's use that. Me and 2 friends were in a room together. We flew our ships for hours to get to the same planet, couldn't see each other. I heard people used in-game characters to bypass that. You mean like you could... Someone made mods where you could take over NPCs? All right, we've got the family picture. Oh, let's put away the revolver. I shouldn't need it right now. And then... I'll save now, because when I jump down and come back up, we're gonna deal with that. I'm gonna say we're gonna deal with the girl. I'm wondering if I save it all here. I think not. Because here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna save... We're gonna deal with the girl here. We're gonna leave. We're gonna go... Where's the... The garden isn't included in this. That's fine. But so we go back to the garden. There's a bunch of snakes that'll be in the way. There's a bunch of birds that'll be in the way. But there's no real threats until we're already in the mansion proper, if I remember correctly. No, like in picture mode and fooled AI, but I don't know if that's true. But that it can. Oh, you mean in-game characters to bypass ID verification? Yes, that I believe that has happened. I just don't know if that's still possible. Was Happy Steam honored all the refunds due to the false advertising? For some reason, I'm not seeing some of the chat messages. Yeah, I am dual streaming. So we're not going to save here. Examine. It's a square crank. It goes in the square hole. All right, we have our friend who shows up here. She bashes us over the head and then doesn't kill us for some reason, and then tries to kill us after we wake up. Yeah, Steam has just been a goat for so long. I am terrified of what happens to Steam after Gabe steps down or dies. Those will be dark times. Ow. I'm sorry for invading your house. Goodbye! Wondering if I can get past him without killing him. Yeah, I'm just not gonna worry about him. Goodbye. I still don't understand why they dragged us to the fireplace. Yeah, that whole sequence makes no sense. She knocks us out, doesn't kill us. Then, when we wake up, she tries to kill us. Sorry, she knocks us out, helps us recover, and then tries to kill us. Gabe is the only billionaire I'll stand behind. I mean, and here's the thing, right? As much as we all glaze Steam, and possibly, right, and I mean, in some cases rightfully so, Steam has done some scummy things too. Steam isn't immune to the scumminess. They just have engaged in far less anti-consumer practices than most other companies. Like, the refund policy that everyone loves, I'm pretty sure came about as part of a lawsuit against Steam. So, like, Steam isn't some benevolent corporation. They're just not actively malicious most of the time. So yeah, I'm not gonna say Steam is perfect. I'm not gonna, like, blindly glaze Steam, but they really are the best we've got. Apparently his son is taking over when it's time. That sounds great on paper, but I don't know, A, anything about his son, or B... Actually, no, we'll just leave it at that. I don't know what they, I don't know anything about his son or his son's ideas or any of that stuff. Oh no, it's on site after what they did to my knife. They are the best. What, for nuking its value? Yeah, I sold my knife while getting was good. I'm glad I did that. Alright, grab all of these. They introduced the trade-ups to knives, so now my $20 knife went from $280 back to $60. Blech. Yeah. I'm so glad I sold when I did. I mean, that's the other thing that's really amazing about Steam is for a lot of people, they were basically baby's first stock investments. Which I find absolutely hilarious. Back when it was like just Counter-Strike and Team Fortress 2, they had a whole economies. Oops. No one does. I guess we'll find out, but hopefully not anytime soon. Yeah, exactly. I complain like I'll ever trade my ugly knife. Yeah, I know, right? If you're not gonna trade it, what's the problem, right? Did I make the corner yet? Yeah, we're good. But yeah, I hope nothing happens to Gabe anytime soon. What an absolute legend. My $20 ugly knife was a birthday gift and it's named, so I won't do it. Oh, spiders! I forgot about you. Hi. No. Please, stay that way. No. One more. Thank you. Oh, I need to come back with the lighter. I just hope Steam doesn't get its butt kicked in any lawsuits, because they keep getting sued for Monopoly stuff. And I feel like someday they're just gonna lose. They're just gonna get stuck in the most corrupt court and lose because someone's getting paid off. Hasn't happened yet, and I'm hoping it never does. I've had a friend with some crazy skins, and I used to be the in-between guy, so my account has held some wild stuff. Oh, you've mentioned that, yeah. Combine these. I need the lighter. I'm gonna be wrapping fairly shortly, but we can do a little bit more in the We can do a little bit more in the bar. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do as like a short excursion. I think the answer is no, because I have to go deal with the shark next. Epic Games is just jealous no one likes their crap store. That's the thing, right? Like, everyone that sues Steam for being a monopoly because they can't get any business away from Steam, all of their storefronts are actual garbage. Like, I get that it's gonna take a crap load of investment to wind up with feature parity with Steam, but that's because Steam has had such a head start on everyone else. Steam isn't doing anything to prevent other people from having feature parity. Steam isn't doing anything to prevent other people from being able to sell games. Like, there's no... Everyone uses Steam because it works. And it has features that people like. Like, Epic barely has a friends list. Like, there's barely any ways to interact with other people on the platform. It doesn't, as last time I checked, it didn't have achievements. The store is awful to navigate. The client itself is awful to navigate. They lean hard into exclusivity deals to try and compete instead of improving their product. A lot of the trading sites wouldn't let you trade to each other in case of the trade back clause or scam, so I just let a friend trade to me. So I have games with flip Dopplers or M9 marble fades that I never actually owned. That's pretty funny. All right, so wait, I lit all three of those, right? There's nothing left I need to do in here. That's lit, the top one's lit. Yeah, we're good. I mean, EA had the same problem. Their client was terrible. They moved, they had Origin, it was garbage. They moved to the EA client, which is better, but still garbage. It also has no features. It only has their games, so why would they even prioritize fixing it? Who else? Ubisoft, don't even get me started. Who else? Rockstar has a launcher. Why would anyone use it if they had a choice? But it's a launcher. It's not, they have their own client that's just a launcher and social club, which everyone hates their social club and always has. It literally just comes down to game availability and features. I don't think I want to take that map anytime soon, because once I do, I have to deal with the bugs.
No, that wasn't part of our deal.
Like I said,
That's Barry and Wesker.
But it's not necessary to destroy stars.
don't be a hard dog to keep in
about my family.
I will guarantee their safety.
If I play my cards right. Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You all right?
Yeah, sure. Jill, why do you
What's
believe
gotten
that?
into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change.
Okay, don't die.
Don't worry, I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
The worst is when you open a game and it just opens a different launcher. I know, right? Sucks. Second best storefront is Good Old Games. Yeah, do they even have a client? Or is it just the website? It's been a long time since I've bought anything from Good Old Games. Can I push this one back too? Probably not, right? No, okay, yeah. I figured as much. Let's see, was this unlocked? Yes. Oh, I can't unplug it, okay. I take. Is that everything in here? Yes, everything in both rooms taken. They have an app? Oh, okay. Oh, isn't it like Galaxy or something? That's right, they do have one. It's been a long time. No! I forgot! Ow. Dummy. That never happened when I was Chris, because I knew better. Alright, we unlock that. Goodbye key. Let's combine 2 more green herbs. Actually, wait. Yep, 2 green herbs. God, Jill is so fragile. Green number 1, green number 2. Combine and use. Speaking of launchers, it's silly. My version of Rocket League still works. Where did you get that one from? Oh, right. He's swinging. Steam? Yeah, I have mine on Steam as well. Think I'm gonna give 9 a try next month? Go for it. It's fun. I just don't think it's as good as most of the other ones. But it's not a bad game by any means. Rocket League is owned by Epic, and if you're new, you have to play it via Epic. It only works from prior owners. Yeah, exactly. But I bought it on Steam shortly after it came out. So yeah, I'm in the same boat. Did I get everything in here? I did, but there's the bathroom. And he left a friend in the bathroom. It's full of dirty water. Pull the plug. Give me the thing. Give me the thing. I know there's a thing in here. Thank you. Yes, goodbye. Right? Hang on, wait. Yes. I got everything I need. Goodbye. All right. Holdout pistol. I wonder if there's any achievements for the holdout pistol. let's move some stuff around. There we go. We'll grab this. Whenever I go to play, someone will be like, "What's your epic?" I'm like, "I'm on Steam." Yeah. The only game I've ever actually played on the Epic Store is Tony Hawk's Remastered 1 and 2. Absolutely fantastic game. Highly recommend. I haven't tried 3 and 4. I've heard it's not as good. 1 and 2 Remastered was awesome. But yeah, I don't think I even have Epic installed at this point. That being said, I believe that is the end of my stream. We're gonna call it here. I'm gonna get some dinner. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I always appreciate the company and the conversation. I most likely will not stream tomorrow or on Tuesday. So the next time I will be back will be Wednesday. I hope to see you guys there. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful start to your week. Take care, everybody. Peace out.